Hello, it's Lee10, and the video you're going to be watching in the background is going to be my first ever double camo strike. I finally did get one, and unfortunately it wasn't solo. I was playing with one of my real life friends, and he actually managed to get a DNA bomb too. I think this was actually his first ever DNA bomb, which is quite cool. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the gameplay in the background. But of course it is quite a long gameplay. It was an entertaining gameplay, especially the second camo strike. I did get a very fast one. I think it was like under 3 minutes, which is always nice to get. The first one wasn't too fast. I think it was like 3.5 minutes, which isn't too slow, but it's an okay speed. But this map is obviously a quite small map. It's a very, very good map. And there's not really a certain way to play it, I don't think. I think all you have to do is kind of stay around the buildings. You can see I pretty much run across the whole map on this one. So it's not a certain spawn trap that you can do really well on this map. But I'm not going to really be talking about the gameplay too much in today's video. I'm going to be talking about the communities in Call of Duty and kind of like the stigma around it and like, I don't know, but let's just get right into it and start off with the pub stomping community. And that's kind of one that I know the best because obviously I am a pub stomper. I was a part of the pub stomping community very much, pretty much the whole time I've been playing Call of Duty really. And obviously I'm very involved in it now, considering I am actually one of the pub stomping creators on YouTube. So I can see what the community is like very well, and honestly, people say the pub stomping community is really, really, really bad, and it really does depend on who you get involved with. Some people in the pub stomping community really aren't great. I don't really mix with them people too often. There is a lot of drama that does go on surrounding gameplays, like fake gameplays, or just people get jealous and stuff about who gets better gameplays, and they're constantly accusing people of having fake gameplays or certain ways at how they could be better than them that isn't like legit or something. So that is something that is quite annoying. I haven't been involved with that at all, which is obviously great. And I also think there's a lot of competition in the pub stomping community as well. There's always competition, especially between clans, and clans is kind of a relatively new feature. It's not really new, but pub stomping clans weren't really a thing up until Black Ops 2 where AMP started. And they were really the first pub stomping clan that really took off, and obviously the whole AMP drama happened. That's probably, I think that's kind of what changed pub stomping in general when Luigi faked the 300 plus, and then like all hell broke loose pretty much on YouTube in the pub stomping community in general. And I really think that's what got the whole fake gameplays and like the bad stigma around pub stomping, because after that people started to do it again and again, and people just started accusing it more and more and more. More pub stomping clans happened, which created more competition, which and honestly pub stomping clans don't work together. They really do not work together very much at all. And I think that's something that does need to change, because there's always a lot of rivalry going on. I think that's one of the main reasons why there's a lot of hate in the pub stomping community. Of course, the pub stomping community is quite good a lot of the time. A lot of the subscribers that do watch the videos are quite good. They don't comment like loads and loads of hate all the time. They're not like, oh, your gameplay's awful, you're really bad, blah blah blah. They kind of accept like what it is. They would subscribe to you if you like your content, and if they don't, they'll just not subscribe to you, and they'll just leave you alone, which I think is kind of the best way to be. Of course, if you do like, if you are like a subscriber and you want something to change, then definitely comment it in like a nice way. You don't have to be like, wow, kill yourself, you didn't do this. You can just be nice and civil about it, and I think that's what lots of subscribers are. I know that I have a lot of support from my subscribers, and that may just be because I'm quite a small channel. I know that a lot of big people do get more hate. But at the moment with me and my clan channel, even Team Razor, we don't really get too much hate. There's a lot of like nice subscribers in the community, so I think that's definitely a good part of the pub stomping community. But obviously in Call of Duty on YouTube, there's a lot of communities. There's like the sniping community, the competitive community, and honestly the competitive community is really not good either. There's so much hate, especially between all the different teams. It's always about who's better, dropping from teams, blah blah blah. I'm not involved in the competitive community very much at all, but I've just like gathered just from like little things. I have watched competitive slightly, so that's all I really know about that, is that it's mainly just a lot of hate surrounding who's better at the game, which is quite annoying. And I know that there's a lot of hate between competitive people and pub stompers, which I think is completely stupid and pointless. It is mainly coming from the competitive people in that, because they think they're really good because they can play against good players, and people that play pubs are completely scrubs because they play against people who may not be as good as the competitive people. But I think that's really pathetic, because competitive and pub stomping are completely two different things. If you throw someone that's good at competitive into pubs, they aren't going to do as good as like a pub stomper on YouTube. That's just a proven fact. If you throw someone like Nadeshot in pubs, he isn't really that good at all. But in competitive, I'm guessing he's probably quite a good player. I'm not really too sure, I don't really watch competitive. But yeah, there's kind of like another community. I don't really watch any of the other communities other than the sniping clan. And I am slightly in the sniping clan. Like when I watch videos, they're pretty much always sniping clan videos, like FaZe, Saw, blah blah blah. They're like the main people that I watch on YouTube are snipers, and the comment sections on them are like, the subscribers for like sniping people are absolutely awful. I'm not joking. Like between like clans and stuff, I think that's kind of, the sniping people have clans have done very, very well. There's not much hate in between them. There is like a few bits of hate like between certain clans, but normally if people want to leave a clan, they'll just kind of like go up the way, work their way up. They'll go start in like a smaller clan and they'll work their way up, and like the main goal is FaZe usually. And there's not really much hate between that, like that's just how it is with them. But obviously in the sniping clan, the subscribers are absolutely awful. If you check like a FaZe video, oh my god, it is like hell in the comment section. It's always like, kill yourself, get cancer, Sev, you're so bad, 720 interswap, this player's so good, you're so bad, how are you in FaZe? Or I think it's probably like that in most of the trick shotting videos. I'm not really too sure, but I tend to just kind of ignore them comments. And honestly, if I was in like a trick shotting clan or a sniping clan, I really would not read my comments ever, because honestly they're just going to be absolutely awful. And I know it's not fair to judge every single person that watches it, because obviously I do watch sniping videos and I'm not like that. So I know that there is obviously some people, but a lot of the community that's kind of in the very in the community are very hateful and stuff like that when commenting on other people's videos. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. I do actually clutch the DNA. You'll see I almost die, then I have to run into B flag and get the kill. But yeah, the video is pretty much over. So if you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Friendly XS-1 Falcon inbound. UAV is online.